Trying to get a couple more things set up. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Kelly Riverside Farm, and this is Zoe, and she's a little cute two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. Aren't you, Zoe? So if you guys have ever wanted to come do the coolest thing ever, you can do that here at Kelly Riverside Farm. Right, Zozo? The Kelly Riverside Farm is located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We have over 150 animals, and I think that they all are pretty cool. Don't you think so, Zoe? You hear little crunches. Let me see if I can zoom this in just a little bit more for you. And she's probably going to be pretty active this morning and climb around, which I think is always the best. You going to climb around a little bit, Zoe? So Zoe is a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. And we actually have 4 sloths here at Kelly Riverside Farm. You can hold Zoe too, but we don't hold Flash. But I think it's pretty cool that we have 3 sloths that you can hold. Right, Zoe? You gonna come over here and say hi? Sloths have monorod chromacy. So when we're feeding sloths, you can see that the little zucchini and my finger look very similar. So once we put them in our mouth, we want to make sure we take our finger out. Because it's not that they want to bite us, it's that they just have horrible vision. Right, Zoe? Zoe's like, look, I need glasses, but they don't make them in my size. You whitewater rafted the Ocoee? Awesome! The Ocoee Gorge is beautiful. They actually had the 1996 Olympics just upstream from us. But right in front of the farm, at the covered wagons, is a great spot for paddle boarding, a little bit of kayaking. I think people fish down there too. What are you doing there, Zoe? That's my hand. You can't have it. You can have some snacks though. Zoe here is not afraid of snacks, as we can tell. She is like, slow your roll, give me some more. Let me see if I can get positioned a little bit better. There we go. How's it going, Zoe? Guys, look how this sloth is holding herself. She is amazing. A little bit funny, but really amazing. So we're feeding her a little bit of squash, zucchini, and sweet potato. We are live here at Kelly Riverside Farm, and if you've ever wanted to come feed a hungry sloth, you can do that here. We have over 150 animals, including 4 sloths. And here's the cool thing. We have gift certificates. So just go to our website at KellyRiversideFarm.com, go to Farm Shop, and you can grab gift certificates. So if you don't find anything before Christmas. What you doing there, Zoe? Good morning, everybody. Sloths eat 10% of their body weight every single day. So a lot of people hear that number and they're like, oh, 10%, that's not a big deal. Look, if you weigh 200 pounds, could you imagine eating 20 pounds of food every day? I couldn't. Or if I did, I'd weigh way more than 200 pounds really fast. Here's another truly amazing thing about sloths, is they only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days. So they come down out of the tree, they get all the way down at the bottom, they get their booty all the way down like this. And then they use the bathroom, but when they use the bathroom, the sloth moth crawls up on them, and it lives in their fur. So, sloths in the wild are going to be covered with 100 to 200 bugs all over them. So, algae, bacteria. You wouldn't want to hold a wild sloth, and you shouldn't, because it's not good for them. Good morning, Ashley. Hope you're having a great day. Good morning, everybody. We are live here at Coe Riverside Farm. We're feeding Zoe a little bit of breakfast. I'm so glad everybody could join us. If you'd like to come do this in person, we're in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville, and you can come here and do this. There are some age limits on some of the activities, but they're all spelled out. And we have wonderfully age-appropriate activities for all age levels, whether from the littlest kid to the oldest adult. I think probably one of my best memories is watching a 90-year-old grandma ride a camel, and John's leading it, and she is dying laughing the entire time. She said it was the most fun that she's ever had, and she has wanted to do it since World War II. So that's pretty amazing that a 90-year-old grandma rode a camel and has been wishing to do it for the past, 70, 80 years? Zoe is the diva of sloths. I totally agree. Guys, we have a couple really awesome moderators that do a great job of answering questions that we don't get to. Lorraine and Sis really help out on all of our channels, because without them, there would be a lot of unanswered questions, because I can't reach over there and type at the same time. So we want to say thank you again. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. This is Zoe. She's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth, and she's having a little bit of breakfast this morning. She's very relaxed. She's stretching. I think she calls this the down sloth instead of down dog. Zoe, are you a yoga master? She doesn't know. Good morning, everybody. We're live here at Coe Riverside Farm. I'm Kevin. This is Zoe. We're here at Coe Riverside Farm. We have over 150 animals. It's pretty awesome. We have 4 sloths. 3 of them you can hold. I think we have 10 kangaroos now. 4 of them are babies. So 4 of them you can bottle feed. Let's see if Zoe wants to move around a little bit, because she looks kind of precarious right there. Zoe, come over here a little bit. Get her to come over this direction so we can see her. I'm going to grab a drink really quick and let you guys watch Zoe, and I'll be right back. Where's everybody watching from? What you doing, Zozo? You gonna come over a little bit more? She's debating. Big thoughts. I'm right here. She's like, stop playing and just give me my food. Let's see if we can turn this just a tad. Zoe, are you trying to show off? I think she is trying to show off. Hey, Katie, good morning. This is Zoe. She's a two-fingered or two-toed Linnaeus sloth. And we have 4 sloths here at Coe Riverside Farm. And 3 of them you can hold. Zoe's like, if you don't give me that food, I am taking your hoodie. Illinois, good morning, Katie in Illinois. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, Nicole in Indiana, thank you so much for watching. Hey, Susan, you're gonna come in January? Awesome, that's really cool. And you're coming from the UK. Well, you gotta make a whole trip of it when you come. When you come from the UK, because that's a bit of a journey. Go check out Bald River Falls. It's just north of us. And it's like an 80-foot waterfall that you can drive right up to. It's just north of us in Tellico Springs. It's beautiful. We also have Benton Falls. That's right down the road. We do guided hikes there. And then the Hiwassee River is just north of us. That's really relaxing and a great place for fishing, if you're into that. Right here in front of our covered wagons, you have the Ocoee River. Just upstream of us, the 1996 Olympics were held. So there's something around here for everybody. You wish you could be here? Well, come on, come visit us. We're here at Ocoee Riverside Farm in Benton, Tennessee, hanging out with Zoe, a sloth. Here's the deal. You can hold. One of me can, that's Flash. She's never been held, and that's okay. Good morning in North Dakota. Is it frigid air already? Is it a Minot that's up in North Dakota, or is that South Dakota? I always remember everybody was like, don't go to Minot. Denmark. Good morning, Denmark. Thank you so much for watching. How do you say hello in, what would that be, Finnish? How do you say hello? Zoe is like giving me that. So here's the deal, guys. Sloths eat 10% of their body weight every single day. So when you first hear that number, you're like, 10%, no big deal. If you weighed 200 pounds, eating 20 pounds of food a day, that'd be ridiculous. I would have to be carted out of Pizza Hut for sure. Good morning. How much does Dash weigh? This is Zoe, not Dash, but Zoe weighs a little over 15 pounds. Dash only weighs like 7 or 8, I think. You've had 3 encounters? Well, awesome, Colleen. I bet you loved it. Which sloths did you hang out with? Probably Flash, Zoe, and Dash, maybe? Good morning, Belinda in Texas. Guys, I don't know if you see this, but I have a very needy sloth here. She's like, give me all the snacks right now. And we are feeding cute little Zoe. And if you guys would like to come here and feed this hungry little sloth, you can. Another cool experience that we just started doing is the Sloth Keeper experience. It's kind of a big deal. It's 3 hours with all of our sloths. And you're doing everything that we do, from feeding them, to holding them, to any vet care or bathroom care that we have to do. You're doing it with us. So like the whole shebang. So if you're really interested in sloths and you want to hang out with them, sign up for the Sloth Keeper. You saw them in Texas? Well, that's awesome. Texas is a beautiful place and it's huge. They got a lot of cool stuff. She's eating like she's being paid. Yeah, I agree. Looks like she finally finished. That's it. That's how it works. They kind of do some munches, some snacks. And you can see we were working through this bowl of zucchini, sweet potato, and squash. And then she has finished and she is like, it is nap time now for me. See you later. All right, guys, I'm gonna run out there and grab some more animals and we're gonna go out there and look at them. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Let's go find some cool animals. Guys, this is our sloth encounter room, and you can see the mural that we got painted on it, and I think it's pretty sweet. They did a good job. All right, we're gonna go find these baby kangaroos. You guys want to come over here? Let's see here. So this is a baby kangaroo. So you can come here to Ocoee Riverside Farm and hang out with all of these awesome animals. Give me just a second to kind of, here we go, a little bit better light. So you can actually come here and bottle feed these sweet little babies. So we have Phoebe and Rachel, they're the two youngest ones. And we named Phoebe that because they run all funny. I'm gonna set him down now. This big guy right here is Max. So he's an unneutered male, and you can tell he's got a little bit more spunk to him. Don't you, buddy? See? See how he's starting to get that red coloring? If you notice, the other kangaroos are more that gray-blue color. So all of the kangaroos are actually red kangaroos, but it's really only the males that typically get that darker coloring. And the reason for that is they have a scent gland right up underneath their neck. So underneath the neck is what gives them that coloring. When you're picking them up, you want to grab right at the base of the tail. I'm going to tilt this up just a little bit. So you want to grab base of the tail, that way you're giving them a nice secure area. And then Ruff there is trying to defend him a little bit because he's doing his job as the male alpha of the group. When kangaroos are in the wild, they're gonna be in groups of 50, like mobs, okay? So it's gonna be one male for 50 females. And the males will go all the way to the end to keep all the females. Pretty amazing. Let's see here. See if we can get zoom in. There we go. Hey there, cutie. I think kangaroos are about the cutest little things ever, and they're way softer than you would imagine. What you doing there? No. All right, guys, let's go find Mia. Mia is our chinchilla. Let's see if she's, where are you at, little Mia? Mia's wanting to relax inside, so I'm gonna let her do that. I'm gonna let her run around, but I'm gonna go grab some sugar gliders for y'all. So I'm gonna let you hang out with Mia, and then I'm gonna go get the sugar glider. I'll be right back. All right, guys. These are sugar gliders. So they get in there and they make that little crabbing sound, and that's what they stay in. Can you guys hear them? Let me see if I can get them out. I'll be right back. This is a sugar glider. A little sugar glider. So sugar gliders are marsupials, and he loves burying in there. So they're trying to stay in there nice and warm, but you can see them. So we have multiple sugar gliders here at Ocoee Riverside Farm, and we even have micro squirrels. So when you're doing a farm tour, you're getting hands-on with these guys and actually holding them, and they run all over you. And he was running around, but it's a little chilly right now, so I'm gonna let him keep napping in here. Let me go grab a hedgehog. Who wants to go see a hedgehog? You have 3 chinchillas? That's awesome. Let me go grab the hedgehog. I'll be right back. Is this one snow? Yeah. All right. This is a hedgehog. And because it's an albino hedgehog, its spikes go in every which direction. So that means I'm getting a little bit of a pinprick right now all over my hands. So that's her little head buried deep in there. I mean, I'm not gonna wake her up because she looks really comfy, but I had to let you guys see this because I think it's really cool and really cute. But when she runs around, it's adorable. Her name is Snow, and she is a hedgehog. I'm not just holding a big ball of toothpicks, but this is a hedgehog. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this morning. We'll be back on later, maybe today, definitely tomorrow, but go to our website, ocoeeriversidefarm.com, and you can come here and hang out with a bunch of amazing animals here at Ocoee Riverside Farm. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.